After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champions and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
They run with the Argent man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line.
Clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 10.
Point right.
That's Ibuka in motion. On 3rd down, it's Irving. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Give, and here comes Hampton. And that one's shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Ready. Throwing. Herbert. Back on to the end zone. But incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
Home troops right.
Herbert to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Huskies will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, love is on the dotted line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Quickly to the outside and complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it second down and 7. They send Godwin in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Throwing is Mayfield. This is intercepted. Picked up by R.J. Mickens. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Huskies are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Ready? Here's a designed run. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, Baker. Incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, alert 33. Good. What's up?
Baker's gonna give it to Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
the 25. Here's 2nd and 9.
180.
That's Ibuka in motion. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Lion. Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Hey, ram.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And caught left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Home troops right.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Set. 21. Home troops right. 21.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Baylor Tigers. 5-9, 5-9. Baylor Tigers. Go.
Throwing again, Herbert. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Hey, go Lion.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 14-yard line. They send Godwin in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Go. Hey, Kaplan.
Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down. To throw is Herbert. The throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Herbert to the air again. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
16-yard line.
Hey, ram. Kaplan.
Now Herbert again. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Anchorage. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Huskies will get out in front 17-7. kicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 30. 180. Stop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. You've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mayfield to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
180. Up. Kings. Stop.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Take this in, back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
4-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Herbert. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert-Smith. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Herbert to the air again. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. And that will be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's in! Memorial Hampton. Touchdown, Husky. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Huskies up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Buccaneers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. To the left side to Godwin. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On second down, Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Alert! 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 What's up?
On first and 10, here's Baker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Dead.
They send Godwin in motion.
Regular. What's up?
Second down throw from Mayfield. Open receiver is Emeka Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Up. Hey, alert 33. Pistol. What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Dead. 180. What's up?
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield will swing this out wide to Irving. They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Run. Kings! Dad.
Now Mayfield field. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Let's go.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Watch out.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs back within 10. It's now 24-14. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up third down.
So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Huskies will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
180. Up, Johnson.
They'll drop to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They field to throw again on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now, on 2nd and long.
Play it right. 180. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
180! Run. Kings! What's that?
Mayfield to throw. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers are back within 6. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium, making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.